everyone gathered here for gracing this occasion. So by the God's grace, we have been able to receive the dealership of a well-known brand called Ultraviolette, the EV vehicle. So we know that there is nothing new in the EV bikes because it's already available, it's already there in the market. But when it comes to the Ultraviolette brand, they have set up a high performance, which is going to be a revolutionary, we believe, a revolution. What we're seeing in our country is it's a revolution. It's a high performance sports bike which they have introduced, and I really thank Mr. Narayan for gracing this occasion. He personally came here for the innovation. And perhaps I think this is the smallest of the outlets which you have seen, right? They have presence in 9 cities, and I'm sure this is the smallest one we have done. And he personally wanted to see the show and everything, so he came. So that gives us a motivation. And the founders are Mr. Narayan, and there is one more founder called Neeraj Rajmohan. So their passion, they could turn it into a vision, and their vision, they turned it to a reality. So congrats sir for turning a vision to a reality. And me and Sahib, we two passionate people, we could turn our passion into a dealership. So you are a motivation for us. Inshallah, we will also try to bring something more for the country. So I'm not taking much of your time. Thanking everyone for gracing this occasion. So we require your blessing, and if at all possible, advance for the bikes. So that is also allowed. So I'm handing over the session to Robin, and then the founder himself, he will be explaining about the brand and furthermore. Thank you so much, everyone.
And Bangalore, like Ruben mentioned, is the second city for us in Karnataka, and a very important city as well. And it gives me a lot of pleasure to be here. I remember coming to Bangalore during my times in engineering. We used to come to Manipal, Surathkal and Bangalore for a lot of college fests and competitions, and now we are back here to for the official launch of Ultraviolette. So familiar with the city, and very nice to meet all of you today. And post what we go through, happy to answer any questions you may have on the product, the company, and whatever else you might have in mind. So to get started, I hope the screen is visible. To the motors, to the electronics, and none of this existed for motorcycles. We have a lot of options when it comes to low-powered vehicles like electric scooters, but when it comes to motorcycles, the technology simply did not exist, which is why we had to get into a lot of the core innovation ground up. Taken in the entire design process. Now, moving on, I will give you some context to the global expansion. We are just coming back from Italy. In fact, last week was our formal launch for European markets with the same product, the F77. What you see behind me is our stall at Italy at EICMA, which is one of the world's top motorcycle expos that happens in Milan every year. And the reception from the European markets to the F77 has been phenomenal. So today we are live, going to be live on ground in Europe, and pretty soon, in about a couple of weeks' time, we should be going live in Turkey as well. Now, this was our launch in Turkey that happened earlier this year. You can see the kind of enthusiasm that world over that the F77 is creating. And today, our intent is to be across 10 cities in India, and we will have 2 retail formats, the Ultraviolette Space Station and the Ultraviolette spaceports. In terms of experience, in terms of look and feel, both of these are designed to be very similar. But the